Hey guys, this is Chris, and today I'm going to be unboxing the brand new Line 6 Firehawk effects. Then we're going to be talking about why I wanted to get the Firehawk effects and how I think it might fit certain people better than others, and we'll discuss that a little bit. Alright, so let's take a dive in. This is what the box looks like. Very straightforward. If you guys are watching this video already, you probably know what it looks like. This is an amazing pedal. I'm so excited to play with it, so let's look at it some more. On this side we have the way the app looks for both the iPhone and the Android. And we have just a different picture over here on this side. And then on the bottom, just have another picture of the pedal. And on the back, we have some images here. So we have an iPad and an Android tablet talking to the pedal, and it has the back panel here, and we'll get closer on that when we open it up. So let's take a look. Whew, very nice. So let's take a look at the little box here. We just got, I'm assuming, power supply. Yep. Let's take a look at that guy. So I think this is the exact same power supply as the 500X, which makes sense. Doesn't really make a lot of sense to make a whole new one. Cool. So I guess I got an extra one for my HD 500X, and let's take a look here. All right, in the bottom of the box here, toss the box over here. We have the hex, let's see, the Allen wrench for adjusting the smoothness of the foot pedal. We have that. Got the warranty card. And let's see, here we got some kind of little thing about our purchase. And there is a pilot's guide. So, tells you how to use it, all those different things. Cool to have. And let's take a little closer look at the pedal. All right, very nice. Firehawk effects. Very, very cool. Oh, this is really nice, guys. I think this is going to be really nice for a lot of people. So that leads me into my next portion here. But real quick, I just want to show it off a little bit more. So I get a little closer here. So we've all seen these pictures and everything, and we'll go over the back panel because a lot of people, they may have seen real quick on a video the back panel of it, but over here, let's start over here, we have our power switch. A lot of people always complained about the HD 500, 500X, there's no power switch. So I guess now I can be really excited about leaving it on, or leaving it plugged in, and then I can turn it on. Never really bothered me that much with the HD 500X though. After that, we have our power plug, and then we have the USB output. Now, I made a video with the Amplify amp of recording using the Amplify amp coming out USB and recording into the iPad, so you guys should check that out. And this Firehawk effects can do the same thing. So as long as you have a USB to Lightning or a Lightning to USB adapter, you can use this to record into an iPad, so it can be an iPad interface. Then we have the Variax connection. As you can see, my Variax behind me. This is one of the most exciting things about this, but we'll get there in a minute. So we have our Firehawk connection, then we have a headphones input, our 1/4 inch outputs left and right, then we have our XLR outputs left and right, and these little buttons here, if it's pushed in, it's the outputs are in amplifier mode, meaning basically that it's going to tune it a little bit differently to make it sound better coming out of an amplifier. But if it's not pushed in, it's going to make it like a line amp. I think that's what it's doing. I'll have to look into that a little bit more. And here's our ground lift. And then also here, I don't really have a lot of like boutique special pedals that I really want. But if you did, you could put that into the stereo effects loop right here, and then you can place that in the chain anywhere you want in the different presets. And then we have our guitar input and our second pedal input. And then we have just our, foot switch, like, or our volume pedal, wah pedal right here, expression pedal. And yeah, on the front panel, or sorry, on the front side of it basically, we have our foot switches 1 through 5 and our banks A, B, C, D, tap tempo, and bank up and down. These are presets and these are the bank up and down. And right here, this button's for Bluetooth, so we can connect an iPad to it. I'm actually filming second camera using the iPad. And then here's our main volume, and then if we click it in, the red is the overall volume, and the white is just the guitar volume. And what I mean by overall and guitar is that with this pedal you can stream music to it, and then you can play the music out of it and play your guitar along out of it too. So it's, just like the Amplify, but this is like a pedal version of it. And then here's some quick parameter knobs so you can change things without really the use of the app. So now what I wanted to talk about for the rest of this video is basically why the Firehawk Effects is a sweet pedal and why I wanted to get it. So you're probably wondering, okay, well, how does this compare to the HD500X? It's not much cheaper. They're close in price, so which one should I get? Well, I will be making a lot more videos. We will compare the two. But really what I wanted to do is kind of explain where this fits in the line and why I wanted to get it. Now, if you guys have seen a couple of my videos, you know I really like the Amplify series. I think it's a great amp. I actually have the Amplify 75 watt, and it's a great little amp. I love using an iPhone and an iPad with it. It's just so great to be able to edit your tones using something like an iPhone or an iPad, and it also works with Android. But it's so much easier to edit everything on your phone or on your iPad than it is to come in down here on a little screen and go through all the different parameters on a little teeny tiny LCD screen. So the Amplify amp is just a really great amp, and I love all the sounds in it. The Amplify series doesn't have any HD amps, and it has not as many effects and things as the HD500 series. Now, the Amplify, though, I really do think is a really great series. For me, whenever I would take my amp to go play places, because I actually, I still use the Amplify 75 to play at church every week. And the only problem is, though, is that my delays, my tap tempo goes along with every song that we play. And on the Amplify amp, there's no controller for it, so in order for me to do the tap tempos, I have to really reach down and press with my finger. There's a tap tempo button on the amp. Or in the app, you can go in and you can do your tap tempo there. And that's just really not efficient for whenever you're trying to play live. So that's the Amplify 75 and 150, just the amp itself. But then they came out with the Amplify FX 100. Now that's a really cool pedal, because what it's doing is taking that Amplify technology and putting it in a floorboard, and that way then you do have your tap tempo button and you can flip between presets. The only problem, though, is that with the Amplify, if I wanted to, just a regular Amplify amp, if I wanted to turn on a distortion, I have to go into the app and hit the on button. Obviously, if there's a solo or a different part of the song that you want more distortion or less distortion, or any other effect on or off, you don't want to be stopping and pressing on the app. So you'd think, okay, amplify effects 100, right? It's a floorboard, you could do that. Well, the effects 100 doesn't do that. You still can't turn effects on and off. Now, that was kind of a problem for me. Plus, I love my James Tyler Variax. And whenever I bought the Amplify, I loved it. I have so much fun. I still have fun with it. But I was plugging in with a regular cable. So with the Variax, I was using the battery of the Variax, and I couldn't really control anything. So, I mean, the Amplify is a great amp. I still love it. I'm not getting rid of it. But it'll probably stay in my bedroom now because this is where the Firehawk effects comes in. This is the answer to the questions that I was asking. The question I was asking was, where's the Variax? I need my Variax to be powered, and I want to control my Variax. Well, Firehawk effects. It has the Variax input here. And then my question was, well, I want tap tempo. Well, tap tempo now. So now I have that. And then my next question is, well, I want to be able to turn effects on and off. Well, now we have that. Foot switches 1 through 5 can be assigned to any effect that we want. So that is why I wanted to get the effects, the Firehawk effects. I still love the HD 500X. I did recently get the amp bundle for $100, and I got all the new amps. Check out a couple of my recent videos showing some of those amps. HD 500X, still a great pedal, and I'm not getting rid of it, especially because I have the Dream Rig. My Dream Rig consists of this L3T speaker, my JTV Variax, and my HD 500X. It's still my Dream Rig. And now I'm excited about adding the Firehawk effects to that whole package. So if you guys have any questions, you have anything specific that you want me to show you out of the Firehawk effects or any of the Line 6 gear that I have, please give me a comment, give me a thumbs up, and hopefully this video helps you guys.